All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Joshua Cheney, and I'm shooting this video to essentially go over a common, I think, almost mistake, but misplay that I see a lot of new tournament players or players that have been playing for a long time but don't have a lot of tournament experience, but play a lot of leagues and local events that aren't sanctioned by the PDGA. And that topic is how to properly finish out a hole. I see a lot of players who are newer to the tournament scene. They decide they want to step up. They want to play PDGA sanctioned tournaments. And when they go to finish a hole, they basically don't properly complete the hole, which can get you penalized. Okay. So this video is to help um, essentially inform you of a proper way to finish a hole. And if you are a new player, get into the habit of doing this on every hole because you go along in your tournament career. If you continue with these habits, even though they may not be called at some of the lower levels or at the weeklies and local leagues, the higher level tournaments, regardless of division, will call you on them. And that can result in additional penalties against you, giving away, free strokes. You don't want to do that. Okay. So behind me, I have my end of a traveler basket set up to kind of demonstrate this. I got my two Nexus AVR putters here, bright pinks are easy to see, and then a mini. So the first thing for completing the hole. So the PJ rule says that the disc must come to rest supported by the basket. Okay. Now, normally the baskets have the basket part in the center that has the area here that disc can get slotted into or the chains that come to rest to. I'm not going to get into technicalities of that because that's not what this video is about. But we're going to look over here. So say your putt, so we're going to look at this one, comes to lie right there next to the basket. I'm just going to tilt the camera a little bit so you guys can see just how close it is. So right there next to the basket. Perfect. Now, one of the common mistakes I see players walk up and do is just go up, grab the disc just by itself, and toss it. First off, that is a misplay because you did not place a lie where that disc was when you wanted to reuse it. Okay? So to properly address that, if your disc is dead, you have two options. You either A, take another disc out of your bag, which it's good to always have two of the same putters in case you lose one. Use this as your lie and drop it in. The other way to address this, if you want to use the same one, you take your mini, you mark your lie you're supposed to, pick up the disc once it's properly marked, and drop it in. Okay? That is the two proper ways to complete the hole. That way you always have a lie. Another thing I see, it's improper, is the same thing. We're going to put the disc down right here. And say you walk up, you take out your other putter, and you go like this. And you tap the chains, and you walk away. That is not completing the hole. You did not allow the disc to come to rest in the basket. You must have it drop in the basket, release, come to rest, then pick it up. Again, those are both common mistakes that I see from new tournament players or those who have been around a while, but maybe it hasn't been enforced. Okay. Um, at all PDGA sanctioned event, you must complete the hole properly. And the way I showed you, where you either use the one disc and you take your second putter, come drop it in, or you use the mini to mark your disc and then you have behind. All right, those are the two ways to properly complete the hole. Okay? So make sure you always have a lie on a surface to mark where your foot should be, and you must let the disc come completely to rest in the basket in order to complete the hole. Don't just tap the chains. Don't just pick the disc up and do it. No, okay? You have to complete it. Don't just pick it up and say, "Okay, I'm done with the hole." No, you've got to finish the hole out. Okay. So hopefully this helps clear up some stuff for some of you newer guys and gals out there. I just want to make sure everybody's following the rules so that you don't get penalized for it, right? In either this event we have tomorrow or in any event in your future, right? As always, if you have questions, please, you're welcome to contact myself or Nate or any other tournament director in your area, and tournament directors are happy to help you understand the rules and questions. With that, thank you for your time and good luck, everybody, and happy throwing.